I'm Meredith with ExtremeTerrain, and welcome to this installment of Customer Builds. Now, this is a series where we showcase different rigs from our customer build pages right here on our site to give you some ideas or even some inspiration for your ride at home. Now, in this episode, we'll be catching up with Quentin about his super clean, daily driven 2018 JL. Now, if you want to see more about his build, you can check out his build page right here on this site, or for those of you watching on YouTube, you can click the link down below. So what do you say we connect with Quentin and check out his build? So thank you for joining with me today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So starting off, you have a 2018 JL. One of the most notable things at first glance is the wheel and tire setup and the stance. Can you tell me a little bit more about the suspension and what you have as far as your wheel and tire?
I have a 2-inch lift. It's just a spring and shocks. And I started off with 33-inch Mickey Thompson tires. Now I have 35-inch Baja Boss tires. They're all-terrain tires, and they're real quiet. I really like them. The wheels are the Mammoth Type 88 wheel, the 17x9. I took it off-road a few times. I went up into North Georgia and got kind of lost, but they did a good job in the mud and rocks. I had also a Teraflex steering stabilizer, and that really helped the steering a lot. It wasn't that bad, but that really improved it.
Do you do a lot of daily driving in your Jeep where you needed an all-terrain tire over like a mud terrain?
Yeah, I do. I actually do daily drive. I drive the Jeep to work every day, and I like it. I mean, letting the top down, and sometimes I take the windows out. And when I had the stock top, I would take it all the way down. With the top I have now, I can take the sides and back out and still open it up pretty good. So yeah, I drive it every day to everywhere.
So speaking of the soft top, since we were kind of on that topic, I saw you upgraded that. Now, did it come with a factory soft top, you said?
It actually came with the premium soft top. It was the twill. It was I guess that's twill too.
Yeah.
It feels like the same material, and it's actually a nice top. Unfortunately, I had the top down and I backed up into my garage, basically. Long story short, that was an excuse for me to get the best top. I like that I can just reach up and flip it back without having to get out. The windows seem tinted darker too.
I mean, I think they look pretty sleek, especially with the slant back. It kind of ties the whole top end of the Jeep together. Can you tell me a little bit more about the front end and some of the accessories that you have on there? I
have a Rugged Ridge Arcus bumper. Some people tell me it looks like the factory bumper that they put on the Rubicon, the steel bumper, but it's a stubby bumper. And I also have a Rugged Ridge dash plate under. That's the one I really was waiting for, and it fits it just right. But I have Smitty built X20 wireless winch. I haven't had a chance to use it, just other than testing it, because I don't have any lockers or anything, so I wanted to have something just in case. And I have KC floodlight auxiliary lights, and I also replaced the front grille with a matte grille.
It probably adds a really nice contrast to the rest of the silver on the Jeep.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I like it. And got DV8 off-road, aftermarket LED fog lights, and then the Skyline LED lights.
Did your Jeep come with the halogen lights right out of the factory?
Yeah, it had just the regular halogen lights, so I upgraded them for the front and the rear, actually. I really wanted these because they look kind of like the factory, and they give you the little daytime driving ring.
Sounds like you doing that right up front was a big benefit. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you have on the side as well as the back?
I have the Barricade HD rock sliders. I had Barricade side steps on my JK, and I really liked them, but they weren't actual rock sliders. I wanted some rock sliders, just in case, to protect the side. The bumper is a Rugged Ridge Arcus bumper also, and I have a Rugged Ridge hinge reinforcement. I got the tailgate reinforcement mainly for the Tuffy lock box that you put on the tailgate, and it really made a big difference.
And that's also a good reason to get those hinges. Do you have anything else inside your JL that you added?
I upgraded the radio to an 8.4-inch, the Uconnect, and I upgraded the climate control system to the dual zone climate control.
The infotainment system, the one that you specifically have, is almost kind of like a factory replica of what they have in the higher trim models.
Yeah, it seems that way. Yeah, they because they need your VIN number to program it, and it works with everything works with my aux switches and everything my Sport has. So, I mean.
Do you have anything mounted up to the auxiliary switches?
Yeah, the KC have the highlights, and I have another pair of rough country pod lights. The KC are a spot, a flood, and I think these are a spot light. Some guys I work with, they're really in the off-road, and they said you need to aim it out if you're out late and you need to see on the sides.
You have an exhaust on there. Can you tell me a little bit more about the exhaust?
It's a MagnaFlow exhaust. I just like the look of it. It seems like it sits up higher than the factory exhaust. I know it's not adding any power or anything. Just the sound of it, the rumble and the 4-inch tips, I just like it.
That dual exhaust creates a really clean look. Now, speaking of other mods, do you have any future plans?
Sway bar disconnects. I've been thinking about that just to give a little more articulation if I need it. I don't do anything hardcore, but just in case, because when I was up in North Georgia, it did okay, but it would have been nice to have it, disconnected and make it a little more comfortable.
A little bit more flex.
Yeah, a little more flex. So that's something I've been looking into. I'm thinking about maybe a rear locker, but I don't think I really need that right now. Not right now.
I personally really like your Jeep. As far as the build is concerned, I think it's very sleek, and I think you did a really good job at it. So thank you for joining with me today and talking a little bit more about it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
So that is going to do it for this installment of Customer Builds. Now, if you want to check more out about Quentin's build, you can take a look at his build page right on ExtremeTerrain.com, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can click the link down below in the description. Now, make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content, product videos, and customer build videos just like this, and always keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.